Oh.
जय श्री राम फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम टू भारत मार्ग। वेलकम जयशंकर जी, आचार्य जयशंकर जी हमारे साथ हैं, उनको भी बहुत बहुत स्वागतम। ओके, थैंक यू फॉर जॉइनिंग अस फ्रेंड्स टुडे। हैप्पी लोहड़ी टू यू ऑल, हैप्पी मकर संक्रांति। But today it is an incredible day. We have Acharya Jaishankar ji हमारे साथ. We will be discussing about spoken Sanskrit basics, and we will be having lots of questions. If you have any questions also, you can post here. Friends, I'll give the credentials of Dr. Acharya Jaishankar ji. We are very, very humbled to have him here. But before getting started, friends, please make sure to like the video, comment on the video, share the video with as many people as you can. And we do free courses on Sanskrit. Okay, so you can join, you can subscribe to our WhatsApp, one dharmic message every day. You can send a WhatsApp message to +16479644790. We send out in multiple languages, friends. We are sending in our message goes out in Tamil, Hindi, English, and I have some good news for you. Next month we are starting in Telugu full-fledged. So we are welcome to subscribe, and with your whatever language you want, we will able to support you. And friends, stay connected. And before going in full-fledged, I'll just give an introduction to Acharya Jaishankar ji. See, Acharya Jaishankar ji is the founder of the Gurukul in Kalladakurchi in Tamil Nadu, okay, where he is running a Dayanand Saraswati's ashram. He will say more about it, and he is also an IITian from BHU, and you have one of the best minds, and he has worked in US and multiple parts of the world. He will give introduction, but before getting started, if Acharya Jaishankar ji is ready, we will get started. So today it is going to be about spoken Sanskrit basics. Acharya ji, welcome to you.
Namaste. Thank you. Yeah.
Please, the stage is yours, sir.
Yeah. So when we say Sanskritam, and particularly you are talking about spoken Sanskritam. So the first thing which I see is that the Sanskrita Ucharanam, correct? The aksharas which are there, the alphabets, they have to be pronounced correctly. Even there, some people may have a challenge, okay, because we are all coming from our own regional languages, correct, which are our native languages or mother tongue.
Anji.
So certain languages do not have certain sounds, or even there may be some slight variations. First, we'll try to understand how the alphabets are arranged in Sanskritam, how to pronounce them, and also further what effort we have to make, because all these things are actually defined in Sanskritam very well. The word Sanskritam itself means Samyak Kritam, means that which has been made very well made language. Okay, so everything is defined properly in Sanskritam. The Sanskrita grammar is the greatest grammar in the world of any language. So everything is analyzed and defined very well in Sanskritam. That's why it is a very well made language, or it is even known as Deva Bhasha. Right? For this reason only, I think it is known like that. So we'll start with the vowels, which are called Swaraksharani. Okay, Swara Aksharani.
Yeah.
Aksharani means
Acharya ji, 1 minute. I just have forgotten to give an introduction. Okay, for the people who see this video, folks, Acharya Jaishankar ji is not only he is educated, he is from BHU, and he teaches Vedantam. Okay, through his, you can see his Acharya, this thing, Aarsha Vidya Varshini Gurukulam. Okay, and today he left everything and he is focusing on this. And just to kind of, we are very humble to have him here. Sir, please continue, Acharya. Please.
Yeah. Since you have also talked about Vedanta, so the aksharas, swara aksharas start with a, correct? Akara or a, we say. This a, why do we even start our alphabets with a, correct? Not only in Sanskritam, most all Indian languages starts with a, I think, correct? And even English starts with a, which is a form of a only. And even some other, most other languages, I think they start with the vowel a
Mhm.
as the first letter when it is start. So why it should be the first letter? If you think about it, this is a little aside, but that's because I think if you open your mouth and do not make any special effort, the only sound or the sound which you produce is a, correct? You just open your mouth and don't make any special effort or anything. Do not make any effort in your throat or anywhere else in your mouth. Just open your mouth and make a sound. A, a is the sound, correct? So that is the basic sound, I think. A is the sound. In fact, a alone gets modified into all other sounds if you take, because all the sounds which we can make are between a, and if you close your mouth, it's always only, correct? You can't make any other sound. You close your mouth, the only sound you can make is maybe you can change the uh, change the pitch a little bit, but still it is only. All that we can do. But the idea is that all aksharas are between a and correct. And one
Okay.
of the most famous sounds for us is Om, correct? Om is the most famous akshara, you can say. That is also called as akshara in one way. And in fact, the Om itself is taken as a non-linguistic sound symbol for Bhagavan or Ishvara. Linguistically also it has a meaning in Sanskritam, because it Om comes from Ava Rakshane, like that it is said. So the one who protects, it comes in the meaning of the protector or supporter, like that. Ava Rakshane. Ava is the dhatu or the root. But even otherwise, non-linguistically, if you take Om as a sound symbol, as I told you, is the basic sound. If you open your mouth, and if you close your mouth, it is then everything else in between are represented by U. So it is said that A, U, and together make Om. And A and U, if you make Sandhi in Sanskritam, if you combine the sounds A and U, it becomes O, correct? So Om also is a very interesting, uh, it's an interesting word, you can say, or it is a sound symbol. It is called a pratika. Means it's basically a symbol. Symbol for whom means Om is the symbol for Brahman or Jagat Karanam Ishvara. So that is why Om is also chanted always in the beginning. For us, Om is a very Mangala Shabda. There is also a verse which says why it is Mangala, because Brahmaji, when he created this world, it seems he uttered Om Atha. Okay, in fact, even here in this, whatever I am sharing, the first word for they have given it as Atha. Why have they given Atha as the first word? Because it is a Mangala Charanam, I think. The whoever has written this book is following our tradition very properly, because Atha is also for is a word which signifies prayer and Mangala Charanam. Mangala Charanam means is an auspicious beginning. Because Brahmaji, when he created this creation, he uttered Om and Atha in the beginning. So therefore, they both are called Mangalikaha, or they are auspicious sounds. So that is just an aside here. So a is the basic sound. Then if you make it a longer vowel, it is a, correct. Then e, Now for E and E, we have to make extra effort with your mouth, correct? Because it can't be just open mouth. You have to make it something like a smile. Then it becomes E. So that means you are making an extra effort with your mouth. Then E. Then U. U also again we have to make effort with our mouth because you have to make it like this, like a funnel or whatever, correct? Your lips have to become like this. U. Then U is a longer version of that vowel. Then there is something called in Sanskritam, this L is there, which is a very uh, unique vowel, I think. I don't know in any other language whether it is there. Some people also pronounce it as R instead of L, but generally it is L only. Okay, this. So the word they have given is called kliptam, is the word they have given. This is L, but with L also. L sound,
Mhm.
L. Then A is there. Now in some Indian languages, we also have a shorter form for this, like that. But in Sanskritam, it is always a longer vowel only. The reason for that is A is supposed to be a combination of A and E. Okay. Since it is a combination of two short vowels, it is always of two matras, or it is a longer vowel only. Okay. So that's why A alone is there. But for example, in Tamil, we also have A and A like that. But that's not the case in Sanskritam. Similarly,
And
yeah,
Acharya, in Tamil there is also I. Is that available? Sanskrit में है क्या? I.
I is the next one here, correct? I is the next alphabet here. After A, we have I. So this is I. Okay, this one is I.
Mhm.
Airavataha is the word they have given here. Airavataha.
Oh, in Hindi it is A, that kind of thing. Here it is I, right? In Hindi it comes like two with a two, this thing. Okay, I got
No,
it.
no. The two one is only when you are combining it with a consonant. As a
Mhm.
vowel, the Devanagari lipi is common to Hindi and Sanskritam. So
Mhm,
another
mhm.
confusion which people have is that somehow they associate the lipi with a language. Lipi is just a script, correct? How do you represent a sound on paper or some other medium is the lipi or the script. Now the
Right.
lipi which we are currently learning as Sanskritam lipi is actually called Devanagari lipi, which
Mhm,
is used by multiple languages in India today, correct, including Hindi.
mhm,
But there are
mhm,
slight variations. For example, I don't think L is there in the Hindi alphabet. L
mhm.
is a very Sanskritam alphabet vowel. So L may not be there if you buy a Hindi writing notebook or something for children to learn the script. L may not be there in that. Okay. But A, I are all same thing only. It is all same. Right now, even Marathi and many other Indian languages are using the same Devanagari script. But again, Sanskritam itself in India did not have a single script. So,
Mhm.
for example, if you go to some Kashmir, Sanskritam was written in the Sharda Lipi.
Right.
If you go to Bengal, they were writing it Sanskritam in Bengali Lipi. If you come down south in in Andhra and Karnataka, they write in their own Lipi. Okay, the Telugu Lipi and the Kannada Lipi itself can be used to represent all the Samskrita sounds. So they just most of the older Samskrita books in those states will be in the Telugu Lipi or Kannada Lipi, which are very similar. If you go to Kerala, Sanskritam books, or even today you can find them in the Malayalam Lipi. And if you come to Tamil Nadu, we have a special Lipi called Grantha Lipi. Okay, so the Grantha Lipi is based on the Tamil script, but Tamil script is inadequate to represent all the sounds in Sanskritam. So they had to evolve another Lipi called Grantha Lipi. Even today, in all the Veda Patashalas in Tamil Nadu, we use the Grantha Lipi. So don't confuse the Lipi with the language. So the one Samskrita language can use any Lipi. But right now we are learning a particular lipi here, which is the Devanagari lipi, in which mostly now all Samskrita books are all published or printed with this lipi.
Absolutely.
And so we also nowadays we have Roman based lipis also for writing Sanskritam, correct? There are IAST and Harvard, Kyoto, like that different things are there. Even those things can be, that's why we have something called transliteration, correct? Transliteration means you are converting the text from one lipi to another lipi, which some people can easily understand. Is that clear? So here anyway, A and then I is there here. Then this
Your voice is not coming. Are you talking? Acharya, your voice is not coming. I am not able to hear you. Are you able to? Not able to hear you.
you are able to hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. I think I
Please.
Speaker. Yeah, what I was saying is there are no two sounds here. There is only O in Sanskritam, but in Tamil we have O and O also. But
Right.
even here, same logic. O is supposed to be a combination of A, which is there here, and U. Correct. So since it is a combination of two short vowels, we only have a vowel which has two matras, or which is a longer vowel. Correct. O.
But if you
Then
want to say shorter, how do you use it? Like in Tamil, Acharya, I have a
sound is
simple
not there
question.
in
If
the
you can
language.
add,
That's all you have to understand. See, all languages do not have all sounds.
like
They
we say Vattagam, right? For example, how do you
correct.
say if I'm saying in Sanskrit, is there a way to say it?
There is no way. Even while writing, you have to write it as Ottagam only in Tamil. There is no Ottagam. That's what. But there are no words in Sanskritam with a short O sound. Is that clear? So if that language doesn't have that sound, there are also no words. But if you bring
Okay.
a foreign language, for example, Ra is a very Tamil consonant.
Special
Correct?
level, yeah.
But it is there very rarely in some Vedic Sanskrit. Ra is also there in Sanskritam, but it's not common, or it may not be there in most Indian languages or even foreign languages. So you can each language has its own some sounds and all that, okay, which are unique.
Right.
So here in Sanskritam, you have only A and O. Okay, there is no A and there is no O. Short
Okay.
form of that is not there in the language simply. Is that clear? So then
Absolutely.
au is there. Then we also have two special things here, and aha. Okay, the is called anuswara in Sanskritam, and the aha when you say, it is called visarga. Again, the anuswara and visarga can they do not always have the same sound, although I'm right now pronouncing it as and aha, but they can vary. Okay, depending on what is before and what follows, what alphabet is before that and what alphabet follows that, based on that their sounds can vary, which we
Okay.
will slowly go ahead, but for now you can consider it as and aha. Okay,
Sure.
which is is anuswara and aha is, or ha part is called visarga. Okay, now these are the vowels which are called swaraksharani, swara or swaras. They are called swara because they only have the sound really. That's why they are called swara. The consonants do not have independent sound, but they modify the vowels. Okay. So the consonants are called vyanjana. So vyanjanaksharani. Okay.
Vyanjanaksharani means consonants.
Vyanjana. Vyanjana means consonant here. So it
Okay.
is written as Vyanjana here. It is this Vyanjana, then Aksharani. Now in this, the first is called Ka Varga. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So why do we start the consonants with Ka in Sanskritam? Again, if you take, I said the basic sound when you open your mouth is A, correct? Which is coming right from
Absolutely.
your stomach. The whatever air you are expelling from your stomach, that, and if you don't do any other effort, either in your mouth or anywhere else, then A is there. Now the first place where we can make some effort is your throat, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Throat is where we can make an effort to create some sounds, different sounds, let us say. And here ka means in your throat, in the kantha. Throat is called
Mm-hmm.
kantha in Sanskritam.
Mm-hmm.
And if you restrict your throat, then ka sound comes, correct? You can feel it
Correct.
while making the
Right.
ka. If you keep your hand on your throat, you can see you are making an effort there.
Mm-hmm.
Ka. Then one more thing in Sanskritam, which may not be there in all languages, correct?
Mm-hmm.
That there is something called Alpa Prana and Maha Prana.
Okay.
Alpa Prana means we are not exhaling a lot of air. Okay. Alpa means little, less, or little. So normally you say ka means you are not exhaling lot of air, or you are not making any special effort to exhale or expel more air. But ka means you have to make an effort from your stomach, from your diaphragm, and expel more air. So there is a difference between ka and kha. Is it clear?
Absolutely.
That is called Mahaprana in Sanskritam. So there is a ka and then there is kha. Now this difference itself is not there in a language like Tamil. Okay, that's why Tamilians struggle with this. They don't have an idea that there is something called an Alpa Prana or Mahaprana. In Tamil alphabets, this is directly Ka, and then directly we go to Nga, the nasal.
Only with experience you are able to say in Tamil, right? Like Gantam and Kantam both are same written. Is that right, Acharya?
You can say that. So Ka and then Nga, directly the nasal. Nga means the same Ka effort you make, but you don't exhale the air through your mouth. Instead, you send it through the nose. That's how we get the
Correct.
sound Nga, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So they are called nasal consonants in English. So this nga is called nasika in Sanskritam,
Mm-hmm.
because nasika is nose, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So here ka kha, then the ka itself is called katora also, means it is hard consonant. Kha also is katora. So by definition, ka is katora alpa prana, and kha is katora mahaprana. Is that clear? Because
Mm-hmm.
they
Mm-hmm.
both are hard consonants. One is in English they call it expirate. The kha is called expirate because you are expiring, expiration of air. More expiration of air is there, or more exhalation
Mm-hmm.
of air is there from your diaphragm. So kha. Then ga is a soft consonant. Correct? It's a, the effort is same, but
Absolutely.
it's similar, but it's a softer sound you are producing. Ga.
Mm-hmm.
And similarly, ga also has a mahaprana variant which is called gha. So, in a particular position in your throat, we are able to produce 5 different sounds depending
Right.
on what effort you are making. Even in this, there is something called Antara Prayatana and Bahya Prayatana. Means Antara Prayatana means internal effort. Like the internally, the effort is at the throat level, correct? In the throat, you are
Mm-hmm.
making the effort. And Bahya Prayatana means how much air and all you are releasing externally. So both of them together has brought out all these different variations. Ka, kha, ga, gha. Nga. Nga is the nasal variant or nasika. Is
Absolutely.
it clear? Now these
Absolutely.
5 sounds are called kanthya in Sanskritam. Kanthya means what? That which is produced in your throat. Okay, the effort involved is at the throat, so it is called kanthya. Is it clear?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Now the next is next they have directly gone to the, now the effort is not at the throat, but cha varga means we have to touch our tongue just behind our teeth. Is that clear?
Mm-hmm.
That is called talu. Talu in Sanskritam, that portion of your mouth is called talu, and all the sounds which we can make from there are called talavya.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like kanthya means the sounds which we are making from the throat. Talavya means the sound we are making from by touching our tongue just behind our gums. Okay,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
behind the teeth and the gums there. So cha is a sound we make by taking the tongue just behind the teeth. Cha,
Mm-hmm.
that is alpa prana, means cha without any special uh, especially sending extra air through your mouth. Then cha means we are expiring or expelling more air, correct, from the diaphragm.
Right.
So the cha. Then the softer version, cha and cha are hard consonants or kathora again, and then the softer version is ja and ja. So cha cha, ja ja, like that. 4, and then the nasal variant is nya. Cha
Right.
cha, ja ja, nya. In all this, we have to, the effort is by putting the tongue just behind our teeth and the gums, the upper gums. So maybe you can
Absolutely.
try. Can you repeat?
Kaka kaka gaganya cha cha
Not,
jajanya.
it's not nya, it is nga, nga.
Na
Okay.
kaka gaganya na cha cha jajanya. Yeah.
But even there you have to give more effort, correct? You are not giving the effort correctly. Ka, ka means the difference. The whoever is hearing should know that the difference between ka and kha. Similarly,
Right.
ga and kha. Okay. Similarly,
Absolutely.
cha, cha means chhatri means we say, correct? Or chaya is there here. Chaya means shadow, correct?
Right.
The difference between chayaha and chaya should be very clear to the one who hears it. Similarly, with
Absolutely.
ja, we have japaha, but here jhari. Jhari means again you are giving extra air, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Jha, jhari. Then nya. Nya is pancha. Because it comes along with cha, pancha it becomes. These are all called talavya because it is made from talu. The
Right.
effort make at the
Means
talu.
from the behind the gum, you as you said. Yeah.
Correct. Then you roll your tongue back and touch the top of your mouth. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Called murdha. In Sanskritam, that area is called murdha, the one behind, correct, at the top of your mouth, and you can only touch it by rolling your tongue back.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
to do that, the sound we get is ta, correct? If you roll your tongue back, ta. So that is called, all the sounds we make from there are called murdhanya
Mm-hmm.
because we are making it from the murdha. Ta,
Absolutely.
similarly, ta. So for ta here, vataha is there. Vataha means the tree, correct? Vata vriksham we
Mm-hmm.
say. The banyan tree is called vataha. Then
Mm-hmm.
patha means may you read. Patha, study, read. Then the softer version. So ta and tha are katora, alpa prana and katora, mahaprana. Then
Mm-hmm.
da and dha, dridhaha you have to say. Okay, the effort you have to give correctly when you pronounce Sanskritam. If you, that means you have to focus also. So if you can pronounce Sanskritam properly, that itself is a great discipline, correct? Because you have to be alert in the way you are making the effort with your mouth and with your stomach and all that. So that itself is a great discipline. So dridhaha, okay, means the dha you have to get the sound correctly. After dr, dha, dridhaha means
Mm-hmm.
are making the sound correctly. Then again, when you roll your tongue back, na, the nasal becomes na. In Tamil, this is called moonu suri na, correct? The na.
Mm-hmm.
So ranaya is there here, the word. Then the sounds we make by touching our teeth itself with our tongue. These are called dantavya. Means danta means teeth. So ta means you just take your tongue up and touch your teeth, correct? Whatever sound
Mm-hmm.
comes, ta. Then again that is alpa prana and kathora. But if you put mahaprana there, it becomes tha. So
Mm-hmm.
you have to know the difference between tha and tha. So tava is the word here, and rathaha. So when you say rathaha means that extra effort you have to put so that the tha comes out clearly, correct? It's not ratha, it is ratha.
Rathaha.
Rathaha means chariot, correct? In
Absolutely.
Tamil we say radam and all. The tha also becomes softer, the. Okay, but actually it is rathaha. Then daya, the is the softer alpa prana. Then dhanam. Dhanam means wealth. So dhanam is there
Sure.
here. Then the softer, the nasal is na. The tha, the dha, na. Correct?
Absolutely.
These are all dantavya, we say, because the sound is coming from the teeth. By the your tongue touching the teeth, we get all these 5 sounds.
Yeah,
Then
but I have one quick question, Acharya.
hmm,
Apart from this, like because of the what do you call the Libby, is it easy for the people who know the Hindi to learn Sanskrit? The South it is little bit difficult. How does it work? Will you like to throw some light?
because we are teaching Sanskritam in this lipi, they have a head start. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
but Hindi has its own
Devanagari.
problem because
Right.
the Hindi people, for them, the last akara is always dropped, or even the a sound at the end of every syllable they drop it. So
Uh-huh.
in Sanskritam it is Rama, correct? Rama
Mm-hmm.
is the Shabda. Ramaha, Ramo. Like that we say, correct? Ramaha, Ramam, Ramena, Ramaya.
Mm-hmm.
For the Hindi people, the Rama becomes Ram. Ram is not Sanskritam really. Okay, Ram Ram and all we greet, which is fine, but Ram Ram is not Sanskritam. Rama is Sanskritam.
Mm-hmm.
Hare Rama is the mantra, correct? Hare Ram is not the mantra. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
All right. Okay. Okay. Got it. Thank you.
So Jai Shri Ram again is some Hindi.
All
Because
right.
Jai, there is no Jai in Sanskritam. It is Jaya. Victory is Jaya in Sanskritam. That's why Jaya Lakshmi is correct actually. Jaya Lakshmi we have names, correct? Jaya is the right. But
Wow.
Jaya becomes in Hindi Jai.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and Rama becomes Ram.
Ram. All right.
So in Sanskrit it should be Jaya Shri Rama. So Hindi people have a problem there. They tend to drop the akara, which becomes a problem, I think. Okay. So anyway, continuing here,
Mm-hmm.
the next set of sounds are coming by using your lips. Okay. So the lips are called oshta. So these
Mm-hmm.
are all called oshtavya.
Wow.
Bha, ba, bha, correct? And ma.
Mm-hmm.
These are the sounds we can make by using our lips. Pa, pa. Pa again is hard and alpa prana. Pa is hard and mahaprana. Bha is the softer version, and bha is there here, correct? Bha. See, bhayam. So bhayam means in Tamil people says just bhayam. It is not correct. It is actually bhayam. Bhakara. So that you have Bhagavan again. So Bhagavan means Bhaga Shabda has Bha. So Bapha, Babha, Ma. Ma is there here. Now up to this, we have sounds based on the location from where we make the effort. So we had Kantavya means Kakha, Gagha, Nga. Then Talavya, Chacha, Jajha, Nya. Then Murdhanya, correct? Tatha, Dadha, Na. Then Dantavya, Tatha, Dadha, Na. And then Oshtavya, Papha, Babha, Ma. Now we have some other sounds which are combination again. So Ya, Ra, La, Va. Okay. So these are all. So Ya, Ya, Ra. Ra means you have to roll your tongue again, correct, and make a vibrating, correct. Ra. So this is basically Ra is from the Murdha only. Ya again you make a sound by taking your tongue up, but you don't touch it, but it is coming from the Talu area only. La again if you touch it becomes La, correct. Or you take your tongue up to your teeth, La you can sound from there also. Va again is the effort is in your lips. So by shaping your lips in a particular manner, we get Va. So these are all again they assigned to those areas only, but these sounds are different. Then Sha, these are all called Ushmanaha. Next one, whatever we are going to say, because I think it produces some heat when you say that. Sha, Shankaraha means this Sha is the sound, correct? Sha again is it is Talu. You take your tongue up behind your teeth and touch it and produce a sound like ish, sha. Okay, that is this sound, sha. Now again in a language like Tamil, it is a problem. These sounds are all not very well defined. Okay, so but in Sanskritam it is very clear. You take your tongue up behind your teeth and make this ish kind of a sound. That is the shakara, sha. This is the sound. Shamaha is given here, or Shankaraha also same thing. Then this other one, next one is the Murdhanya version of that, because you have to roll your tongue and produce the same sound. Sha, correct? Can you see the difference? Sha, sha. Sha sound is more of a, it is more heavy sound, correct? You should see the difference. Sha, sha. Ushaha means basically the dawn. Dawn is called Ushaha. So Usha means you have to roll your tongue and pronounce it, not without rolling. Correct? There is a name Usha or Shan Mukaha. Shan Mukhaha also it is. It's a difficult thing for Tamil people. Shanmugam and all we say in Tamil. Shanmugam means, but the
because
Sha
we don't
should be,
have
the
because
Shad.
we don't have the difference between that cha cha sha this thing.
Correct. The difference is not taught very well. So shan means you have to roll your mouth, roll your tongue, and nakara also comes. Correct. For that also the tongue has to be rolled. Shan, then mu, kha. It is not ka, it is kha. It is mahaprana. So shan mukhaha you have to say actually in Sanskritam if you have to pronounce it correctly, because mukham means face. Again,
Absolutely.
that becomes mugam and all in Tamil. It is not ga really. It is mahaprana kha. So these are all called ushmanaha. Sha sha sa ha. Sa, most people it's easy, correct? You just it is from the danta only. You just take your tongue up. Sa comes up very easily. Then ha is another very tiring sound because you have to expel all the air. Correct? It is the greatest Mahaprana is ha, because almost all the air has to go out. Ha. So now with this, the entire alphabets are over in Sanskritam. Okay, it starts with a and ends with ha.
Mm-hmm.
Now I think today we'll finish here.
Mm-hmm.
Next class we'll see something called Maheshwarani Sutrani are there. All these
Mm-hmm.
alphabets are organized in a certain way into sutras called Maheshwarani Sutrani. We will look into that. Okay, because
Absolutely.
it's very interesting. We'll see that next.
Absolutely. आचार्य जी बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, आपने हमसे जुड़े, बात किए, इसके लिए अपने समय दिए, इसके लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. Many people will be able to learn from this. I want to sincerely thank you from the bottom of my heart, on behalf of me and Bharat Marg, and also from the user's perspective. And friends, I will highly recommend you go through this, and if you have any question, post it in the comment area so that we can get it answered through Acharya Jaishankar ji. And I am saying he is extremely busy running a large Gurukul, and so just be patient if you are posting the question, okay, to get the answer. That's all I'll say you. But thank you for joining, and next week we will have the course again, and come and join us Saturday the same time. Until then, Jai Jai Sri Ram, Jai Sri Ram. Acharya ji, Jai Jai Sri Ram.
Om.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Jai Sri Ram, Jai Sri Ram.